Hey, you, friends, family, and strangers. It's hard to tell what time it is out here with all these clouds. Kind of distorts our perception of what the sun is doing as it relates to the angle of our location on the earth. Isn't that exciting? Speaking of time, what about time zones, which is man-made, right? It's a man-made concept. What if I asked you how many time zones are right here in the good old United States? You'll probably say 4, right? Not a fact. Let's take a look. The 4 time zones that you might be thinking pertain to the contiguous United States. That is our big, massive chunk of this island, that middle portion of this island that we're on called North America. That would be the 4 time zones you may be thinking of, but we're not talking about the middle chunk of North America. We're talking about the United States of America, which is a country, believe it or not. There are more than 5 time zones. What if I told you there were 10? There's the beautiful 4, as we see. And I feel sorry for Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, even up there in Michigan. There is some time zone debauchery going on where it should just cover the whole state because that would be easy. But of course, why would it be easy? Same goes for Florida. Look at Florida. I stayed in Destin, Florida, which was pretty much southern Alabama, and time zone wise, pretty much that as well. But anyways, there are 10 time zones in the good old United States. That is because there are 2 different time zones in Alaska and 3 different time zones in good old Hawaii. And for some reason, there are 2 different time zones in Arizona. But to make things even weirder, Pacific Daylight Time and Arizona Mountain Standard Time are the same time of day. So why do they have 2 different zones for the same time? Who knows? Speaking of time, it is time now to go about our normal broadcast schedule right here on Dougaloo Nation. So, please gather your things and let's do it.
You're a loser.
Just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching it rain. It is pre-dawn, early in the morning. I am up and at it before the sun. Okay, fine, I'm lying. I'm still up from the night before, but you get it. But how could I miss the chance to come out here and take in the rain before I go to bed? Let's take a listen. And just like that, my friends, through the power of movie magic, the rain has stopped. The sun has joined us today, finally. It is eerily quiet out here. There's no banging of hammers, air tools, no boards bouncing off subfloor. And my laundry soap blowing out of my clothes in the dryer that I can smell right now creates a pleasant aroma. So, if it stinks where you're at, create your own yummy smell, I guess, is what I'm saying. My balcony is strangely private. Look. Nothing here. And the privacy you choose on that side. If you're standing there contemplating your day and you don't want anyone looking at you from the side, all you gotta do is step back. If you want to make visual contact with all three of your neighbors down there, then you just step up. Anyways, friends, I think it's time to see, possibly, if... Before I say this, let me tell you, I don't know what the weather's going to do. It'll probably, start busting out at any moment, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to rain off and on all day for the next 2 more additional days after today as well. But look, Franz, look at this. An empty, uneventful living room. I've been thinking of the right day, the right thing to do to make that change. There's a rent to own furniture place where you can just pay the full thing within 90 days and it's the same price or better as a reg store. And guess what? They just bring it up to your 3rd story apartment and plop it down at no additional charge. And I thought, that'd be pretty sweet. But I looked on their little cervix lately, and guess what? I think their prices are all triple what they used to be for 90 days, same as cash. So I think I'm done with them. I'd rather buy a beautiful sofa that works well for this room at the regular price that everyone else pays, even if it has to sit in my garage for a month until the day comes where someone's here that'll bring it up with me and lift it. But today I had an idea. I've had this idea. I thought maybe I'd float it by you to see what you think. You might, you're mature, you've been around, I haven't. There is a store called the IKEAs where you can motherfucking buy all kind of different stuff. I saw something there online. It looks like it comes in 1 or 2 boxes, and you can bring it into your home piece by piece, individual or team lift item, either one. And then it puts all together, and then it has hella storage under it and stuff. It looks cool. Today could potentially be that day that we check that out and buy that. And hopefully get some breakfast along the way, because your boy is fat and starving. Just stopped at the gas station, and I can tell you, over half a tank is the most gas this van has ever had in it since I've been around. Well, just pulled into the walkie world, and it's starting to rain. I need a cell phone charger before I venture out over to IKEA territory. Mother bitch. And it's starting to come down, tumbling and a crumbling. Clearly I'm bipolar, because 10 minutes ago this rain was fuck that, I don't care, I'm getting this done today. But now that it's actually over my head, I'm fuck that, I'm going back into my bed and curling up for the day and just listening to this rain. I don't want to be wet and gross and uncomfy, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I've done nothing but move since October, almost fucking daily. After a while, you just get pretty fucking over it. She's coming down good now, boys. Not only do I not want to go into the store, but I don't even want to go home, because I got to walk across the parking lot to get into my place, and just not that interested. One of the reasons I got old Clifford was to have a little camper. So I might be rain dodging today, camping out style. According to the smartsy weather radar people, this rain should only be about 15 more minutes, and then within 30 minutes it'll be clear skies completely. So I'm going to exercise patience right now, because I'm nice and dry, I'm showered, and I just don't want to take another dirty shower. Rain is like a good shower, but it's like a good dirty shower, you know? I don't carry fucking soap in my pocket, so I can't take a proper shower, and I don't want a cold shower. Me taking cold showers, that was back when I had that property. You know? Those days are gone. All right, we got 2 different ways to get recharged. Now shut up about it. You have arrived. Let's go see if there's an easy to load, easy to transport, and an easy to take up 2 flights of steps sofa. Perfect for my front room. If not, at least we'll get some fun, most likely silent clips from inside IKEA. Because I'm not going to put a bunch of copyrighted crap up just to get the video taken the F down, baby.
Look in here.
Bookshelves have turned into footstools and lounge chairs. I think we're getting closer to sofas. Well, the sofa I might buy right now is available. There's 4 in here somewhere, according to the little AI machine. But where it's actually at, how it ships, how it's packaged, I need to see. These are not comforters. These are whole ass mattresses that you take home, pierce the packaging, and they inflate. So the little automated kiosk thing wants me to purchase the sofa sight unseen, and then it'll be waiting for me somewhere. Doesn't even have pictures on it on the kiosk. I need to actually see the box, see how it is, see if it can get into my van, see if it's in a couple pieces that I can take up separately. These things need to be seen. Okay, so after asking about 25 people and getting a full tour of the whole complex, we finally figured out that I need this box, and this box. That's my sofa. All right, let's hope it actually all fits in the van. Let's see. All right, now shut up about it. Whew. Just sat down to have a burger and fries and some undercooked onion rings from the B-Dubs. And my sofa in 3 boxes is still in the van downstairs. Hopefully, I can still summon enough energy to get the sofa in this apartment and get those boxes open and see if it's all there. Because you kind of don't know until you put it together, so fingers crossed. Well, the good news about moving a sofa right now is that I get a cold shower along with it. Let's go. Should clear out a workspace in this living room first, but nah, fuck it. Let's barge it and see what happens. This shit's gonna take forever. Cause I'm old, fat, and out of breath. Just getting one box up here about done knocked the wind out of me. Takes about 20 minutes of recovery time. It's like having sex. Used to be just pow, 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 go through about 10 women in 1 hour, but now it's like it takes me 10 hours to go through one woman or guy or whatever. I don't know. Fucking, I'm not here to split hairs, but look, here's the before picture, Dick. Take a good look. Had to open the back door, let all the coyotes in because it was too hot in here. Guy like me builds up a sweat like this. Needs to cool down, okay? All right, you go ahead and bring down that third one. Or bring up that third one. I'm good after these two. I'm done. Well, friends, family, and strangers, unfortunately, I think the time has come to pack up this camp, piss on this fire, and head back to put together this couch. All three of them are now here. Look like giant speakers getting ready to set up for a rock concert. I hope this one doesn't tip over because it was a tippy some bitch. Speaking of getting tippy, it's almost beer 30, so I'm going to go. But you go ahead and go to bed, tuck yourself in, sing yourself a lullaby, lullaby, flick the bean and think of me. Because I am going to put this couch together. And I don't need you fucking nosing around pretending like you know what you're talking about and telling me to do this and hand me this and fucking you don't know shit, okay? Just let me do it. Let me concentrate. I just get crazy. I just want to snap on people when you start interfering while I'm trying to do something really important like setting up a love station. Let's hope it's actually all here because if not, yeah. I don't even know. I'll probably not even entertain that thought for a couple days until I finally face it where I have to figure out how to get the missing piece or whatever. Kind of like my taxes. The reason I avoid it is because I don't want to think of it because thinking about it sucks ass. You got to make sure you have everything and everything's in right. And then who knows what happens if you fuck it up and anyways, I'm going to go. I'm going to put this thing together, which looks huge. It's actually not that big. I think just in the 3-part packaging deal, it looks big. It's kind of like, it's a grower. It's not a shower, okay? And speaking of growing, let's get this thing together so we can get on it and do some growing, if you know what I'm saying. And other than that, you have yourself a splendiferous day. Don't worry, please. I'll be back with you bright and early again tomorrow in the AM to show you what the finished product looks like, or I'll just show you what 3 boxes still sitting in my living room looks like. Who knows? Once cousin Ben comes over and bottles start popping, we start partying, you never know whether shit gets done or not. Sometimes he gets on a bender and he's highly motivated. Sometimes he ain't worth a shit, all right? But in any event, I'll be here either way. Whether it's cool or not cool, I'm still going to be here bright and early on the fresh, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll be with you again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. If you want to help me out, then share this video. Or perhaps share a video that doesn't suck, of mine, of course, with all your dumb buddies. If you want to contact me directly, then fucking do it. Just email dougalonation@gmail.com. All right, I got to go, but I'll be with you again tomorrow morning, like I said, at 7 a.m. But until then, please don't be done.